Alrighty. Hello everyone. Welcome to the super short broadcast. We are thing. Let me thing. About to enter let's get physically. So
always at your side.
all that jazz.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Bottom there.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who
Violent
slayed
man.
the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
So hold on. Hold on. Maybe I need to take a closer look at this. I don't know if I want to. That's. I don't know if I feel. Firebird, calm down. Oh.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Nope. I got nothing. I got diddly do squat.
Soldier.
I need to take the armor. Or, like,
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
I want to say. Oh, Firebird! He's raging. Oh, that's right. It's because I changed it. Oh, it all.
Still alive.
I feel like there's
That's
so many
progress.
items. So many. I'm like, I want to use my life. No? Okay. Okay. Not all about you, Firebird, right now. I'm trying to focus, my man.
There is work to do.
I mean, Shield Bash is really nice. But I feel like... I'm looking at these items, and I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with my life, and I'm like, you know, it's fine. I think we're okay with how we are. I don't know. I'll come back to this.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay, what am I doing at this point? I...
Took the edge off. Must be on my
now go and, right here.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay, fine. Go. I'm a little confused now. Oh, am I supposed to go back to bed? You know what? I don't. That makes more sense. That'll explain that. You know what? It's like so much. I'll just go back to bed. It's fine. Cat. Wow. Oh God, cat. Oh Jesus. Okay.
I need a
doll.
moment for the two of us.
She changed.
What do you think of the new look?
It's beautiful.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. Fine. What's on your mind? Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Relax. Crazy. All right. Okay. Sure, where am I supposed to...
Gods, Shadowheart looks like a stack of gold. Never thought I could get so excited about someone's forehead, but here we are.
That's cute.
Aces.
That's adorable. What do you want, man? Oh, my cat. Cat, you're fine. Ow.
Inconceivable that we would seek release from one tadpole only for you to
Whoa.
commune with another. I chide you if my mind were not consumed by the sight of Orpheus within his domed prison. The Prince of the Comet lives, but make no mistake. I can see the change in you, feel the parasite worming its way through you even further.
God, she's...
You have invited your own misery. I will not break our alliance for it, but I will not condone it.
Wow. She's, got a lot on her mind, yo. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, good. Jesus Christ.
It is done.
Very hot-headed today.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Alright, who else am I talk to? Sahara leave? Hunger in.
is no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew.
Amen, Brother Ben.
Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
Amen, Brother Ben.
With pleasure.
Huggy.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders
Hey,
his
get-
find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wags.
Shadowheart walks a little freer of the shadows. She could shave her skull and paint it purple. It would still suit her. That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old. As you wish.
All right, cool. So, I believe it's officially in Baldur's Gate. Oh boy. Hey, leave Act 2, Baldur's Gate 3 is just about over the horizon. City awaits. Oh yeah.
How much farther can I go?
My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
It's up there and we're down here.
Seems simple enough.
To walk just a little.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You have anything you want for supper.
If I was a Sharan lookout, this is
Whoa.
the sort of place I'd wait around.
An earthquake, maybe. I don't remember one ever shaking the city.
Oh.
Instead of these scruffy outlanders.
Something's on my mind.
Gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese. I'm not paid. Nice to be in a crowd of normal people for once.
Really? I prefer my company. Extraordinary.
Civilization beckons at last. It's no water deep, but Baldur's Gate is a respectable runner-up. Or at least a
Close third.
Here we are, Griselda.
Wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
That might be worth a look.
I don't know about that.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next wave.
Look at that! Finest pie
Ugh. Why is the group too far away? What's happening? So far away.
You're going to hire all the refugees.
It's up there and we're down.
Very well.
There we go.
For our people.
Still thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
I'll just try. We will have to act for all our sakes.
There'll always be more. Very well.
They spread like locusts.
Rechtei Hathran Rust. Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Vald Iskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize. You do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met in the Hag's Swamp.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun.
Oh, do not make
We
me
have
destroy
been
this
looking
town.
for you.
Don't.
The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children, and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has perhaps earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. Excuse me. Did you not hear anything I just said?
God.
They're gone.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start.
God.
You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. I know tears will not bring our children back. There is nothing to forgive. It is only wrong.
Holy smokes. This...
There are so few of us left. Our strength was never numbers, but the bonds we share, and they are stronger than
That's Baldur's Gate. Just looking. I was like, that's Baldur's Gate. That's it.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint. What's the worst that can happen if we get a few days in a jail cell? At least we'd have a bed. What?
Bucket.
Soldier, this is it. We're almost to the city. First through Worm's Crossing, then on to the lower city. Oh, it smells the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible. What's on your mind?
Anything of use?
Nowhere else to go, you heartless sod. It's not my problem now, is it? They're chomping at the bit. What's the plan?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
Ye gods, this guy is begging to get smacked.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. But wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers?
God damn it. Oh my god. Wow, that was really bad. Okay, alright. Hey, critical? Oh, barely.
Fine, fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Oh, fuck.
That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the guild will
Oh my
hear about.
god.
Come on, boys.
Over it later.
We've got places to be.
Hey, there is so much wrong with that name.
We won't need to. We do this right. They'll run through the damn hills.
Goodness me! Joking?
They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
Yeah, well, this time they won't feel it.
I know.
Is this actually into Baldur's Gate?
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Stelmane is dead.
Well, all you want. We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your kind.
Our
Stelmane murdered.
Our kind?
This...
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
Fuck you. I'm not a refugee.
Well, do you have the means to support yourself? I'm afraid Article 30.1.7 stipulates that religious or spiritual assertions cannot count towards one's proof of self-sufficiency. I will repeat. For the last time, may I add, do you have means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution.
Bitch.
Your name?
Daisy Drop Fluffington.
Well met, citizen Fluffington.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business.
I'm a herbalist by trade, Sir Fist. My assistants and I were out collecting blooms for that rub rot going around. Oof, nasty business. Contagious.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge, and the stone floors left bloodied. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
I'm gonna flip it quick. Edit this consent. Coin. All right. God.
Swift and lethal. You bow or you break. Okay, time to go big or go home.
Boom!
that was completely useless. Wow. You're like, I did jack. Okay, alright. God, just gotta move the whole cat over. Like, trying to... really weak here. Somebody here's kinda weak, right? Firebird, I swear to God, man.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Good, good. Very nice, very nice. Hell yeah. That's
Bye forever, pal.
You're down.
Knees high.
Again?
Hungry for the slaughter.
Ooh, man, that's gonna hurt. That felt good.
They burn.
Now, okay.
Can't afford to let up.
Like, I might just. I would heal. Oh, don't do that. That's. Don't do that. Or... God, that hurt. Fucked.
Watch this.
Back from pal.
Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Uh-oh! Oh my god.
Material.
Okay. Woo! That was
Great headline.
There's no time to waste.
a little scary.
Keep a blade close. I'll just help myself.
Fascinating. Our readers will be outraged. This is front-page material.
Yeah. Got my 200 gold back, right?
That'll make a great headline.
That's the important thing. Wait.
Need to find a way forward.
Fascinating.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
This is front-page material. That'll make a great headline. Aren't you? I knew there was a story here, and there you are, the hero of the hour, walking right up to me. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview? Let me stop you there. We'll need to be a bit more focused. Word counts, you know. How about I ask you a few questions and you just tell me the first thing that comes into your head? So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this? You have? But I thought our soon-to-be Lord Gortash had things in hand. Though, if anyone could help him, it would be you. You've got a knack for finding chinks in the Absolute's armor. My sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that? I'm a journalist. It's my job to know everything. Unfortunately, the version I heard was light on the details. So what did you do to Ketheric? I'm sure you were much more than that. You proved to be quite the thorn in his
Wow!
side. His absolutist friends can't be very happy with you.
I just understood the word
cult's threat
punch. It
is
was
far
so
from
good.
extinguished. What's your plan of attack?
I'm gonna take out its.
Gortash, maybe. You'll find me much harder to kill.
The fuck? It's the lady! Oh. Knew it.
So, you're the lickspittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So, Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Jesus. Now I'm curious. Why is there a bunch of red?
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. Exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it.
Honestly.
Decadent delights. Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
You know, I'm starting to remember that Worm's Crossing is a bit of a tad mercenary, tad sordid. Anything and anyone for a price.
Hear me out.
Ah, that's a little hard. Shouldn't we all be allowed to stoke a few fires from time to time?
The librarian does this thing
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got
You
private.
sound like you're speaking from experience, Will. Perhaps you'll have to give me a tour, refresh my memory.
Rude.
I'm afraid you'd find my own stories rather tight.
Whoa!
Enjoyed it. I was never one to so
Now what oh God!
Two maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next
Up there,
You just want to go
Dunfermline's
to the
dancing
Velveteen
egg.
Crypt too.
The harpers say past your heels.
You tried to climb up one, you
Here
madman!
goes nothing.
How else was I supposed to see the optics?
Depends on the person.
I wouldn't mind a dancing
Let's go
act
to
of my
Karl's
own.
Guts. She has the most fabulous...
Welcome to Danthilon's
Too hard
dance.
to apply to such an object.
Our stock isn't
conjure
new.
one up for you if you like.
It's tried and tested by the finest
I like.
adventurers.
Very well then. Once the city is saved, Karlach's kinetic cleaver will be first on my list.
How about we settle on the Gondians and...
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir.
Why? They crush everyone!
You're in safe hands.
Simply astonishing feat of genius.
Let's go to Calm's Guts. She has the most fabulous sendal. It's perfect for a shirt.
Not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Whoa. Slow down, sweetie. Take it deep.
Okay, so I'm supposed to go
10 loaves of bread.
Paris. Right.
Are you sure?
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel.
Let's go to Calm's Guts. She has the most
That's-
fabulous sendal. It's perfect for a shirt.
How long do you think this lasts?
Rationing that we can't eat any
Depends on the person.
They told me the armor was a bargain.
How about we settle on the Gondians and...
You're not wearing armor
Ben, I
to
can
meet my
crack
mother
that
and
open.
father.
To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy.
Give up a kidney for a tour of the Steelwood Foundry. As if any of us seeing a watch of art for the first time.
Yes, darling, it's very
A crooked touch.
Right.
Every substance
Subtle
has
steps.
Flophouse.
It has plenty of spares.
Great! We can bond with 10 other people and pray none of them have Besides, our
Librarians have this thing with a wish.
Right? Right up.
The fight.
Birthday boy is just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Shures's caress is a
Lovely painting!
Oh, here.
For a loving heart!
Alright.
Look at you.
We should get Rivington next.
Is your boss here to enjoy himself?
Open your
Thank
mind
God.
to new sensations.
I don't think this kind of establishment
so
is quite
distracting.
Don't waste a step.
Such fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. I suppose not.
This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
Oh my God! Got what he meant. Firebird, calm down. Calm down, Firebird.
To use the clamping vice.
Please, just make the
I'm not telling you about Raphael's sex life.
Lovely. And nice. Someone with all the power of the 9 hells.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay. Out. Up. No. Where the heck is Fox? Aren't I supposed to like meet him? Oh.
Birthday boy is just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Shures's caress is a
Here we go. Oh, what the?
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
To Illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden, one that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows, and we can... I have the solution to your problem. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
There it is. Of course.
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
The hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
What's up, kid? How you doing? I'm gonna see. It's been a while.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll
Doing
be
well,
dead
doing well.
soon.
How are your holidays?
If you don't
Did you have a
kill them,
Christmas?
the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
Oh my god, this is...
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
Do it!
What? You can't be serious.
Oh.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order.
God. Oh, God.
The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
Flip a coin. Jesus Christ. At this signing, tails as I'm leaving. Damn it.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
Wherever
You
this
alright?
House of
Oh
Hope
my
is, we
God.
need to go there
I don't
immediately
know.
and destroy
I
that contract.
feel like
We must find a diabolist. Only one well-versed in devilry will know the way.
I feel like I screwed myself over with what I did. It's kinda wild. I feel like I made a big mistake. There are some very angry people who want to talk to me, I'm sure.
I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just tell him we changed our minds. For now, our plan must remain the same. We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and learn about that crown. And pray the devil doesn't get there first.
Yep, alright. It's please.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free. The prince will be suspicious, but he won't be reckless enough to turn on his liberators. There'd be too little to gain from our deaths, and too much to lose. Now, to the Sheres's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
Calm down.
Don't burn yourself.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it
In
could
here I
have.
thought you had half a brain.
Oh,
How
she's
wrong
so
I
angry.
was.
She's so angry.
You decided to deal with Raphael. What were you thinking? Because why would a devil ever lie to you?
She's like inner peace.
What if you change your mind about giving him the crown? What if you decide that giving Raphael dominion over the Hells is a bad idea? And anyway, do you really expect him to keep his word? You think he'll stay far away from you forevermore, or will he come knocking again and again and again? As long as he has that contract, he owns you. I won't allow that.
What?
We're getting that contract back. You heard him, right? It's in his god's awful House of Hope. We need to find a way in. I swore I'd never return to the Hells. But for your soul, I'll make an exception. Just this once. We need to find a Diabolist. If we can find one worth their salt, they should be able to get us into that devil's lair. I'm getting in, getting your contract, and then I'm never setting foot in the Hells again.
Holy shit. This is fucking nuts.
So, a deal's been struck with Raphael, at least. He certainly drew out his sales pitch for long enough. I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go. Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
As glad as I am to have the hammer, I'm not so sure a devil's deal was the way to go here. I hope you know what you're doing would be the trite thing to say here, but it suits the occasion. Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14, and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it, too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of law, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back? Give it time. It's a city of many colors. Let them wash over you. Expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on returning day. The heady wines at the Elf Song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate.
I don't care what he's offering. I wouldn't have been so quick to sign with the devil. Then again, it's not my name on the page, so what should I care?
Great Devil grows sloppy. He makes his offer, but only after telling us where to find what we seek. The Orphic Hammer. And still you signed his contract. Perhaps it was the wiser course. But I have trouble believing our problems can be solved so easily.
Okay. We are gonna go down to the tap room. There. Alright, we're gonna go find him. Hey! Do not bite me! Come on, Firebird. We're gonna go find him, tell him what's up, bub, and...
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you.
God.
Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Oh, God.
Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
I'm gonna tell you everything.
How very gumptious of him. What were the terms of this deal? Tell me, you turned him down.
You know...
I was absent for one moment. If there is one thing you can be certain of, it's that the devil will come to collect. But that is your problem. I will not let you put our survival at risk. I have Orpheus well under control. Stay away from him. Now come. We have an Elder Brain to destroy.
I mean, to try.
Hey,
Oh.
you paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
No.
Let's see what this does.
I think.
Flick of the wrist.
Oh, God.
Whatever's behind that lock, it's being watched close.
I'm gonna open.
You've been spotted fiddling with that lock.
Do it.
You've been spotted fiddling with that.
Don't touch me. Simple.
You've been spotted fiddling.
Straight to the
Oh,
heart.
that's serious.
Much better
Oh,
to make
wait.
drinks. You're a true talent.
Can I break it down? Sure I can, right?
Seems you owe compensation for the
Yeah,
item
yeah.
you just... You never knew vandalism could prove so costly.
And bucks.
Never a dull moment.
I'm gonna destroy it.
On my way.